Ooh la la, the French omelette. It's a statement of simplicity and beauty. And after today, you too are gonna know how to make one because that's what we're cooking. And you are gonna love it. Let's cook. The word omelette is a French word. Think about it. There are many egg preparations all over the world, but there's only one classic French omelette. It is creamy inside and firm with a nice texture outside. And this preparation is 10% ingredients and 90% technique. This one we need to practice. It is deceivingly simple to make. You'll see. And I cannot wait to show you how. As always, let's get organized. The French call this mise en place, and all mise en place is having all the ingredients and the tools that you need right in front of you. Cooking is about ingredients, time, and temperature. So it is very important to get those very fresh eggs. And now we're gonna prep the very few ingredients we have and set them up in our conga line, which is nothing but the order in which they're gonna show up in the recipe. Remember, mise en place is less stress. Let's prep. And now it's time for shoutouts. These are the people that are cooking our food, taking pictures, and letting us know about it. Try it. Michelle Elliott Robinson made the fried rice. It looked amazing. Our son Gus Gonzalez and his friend Mike Sano make the salmon with caper sauce. That's not an easy one, and they pulled it off. Amazing. And Manu Acosta made the coq au vin, and he sent us all the pictures, marinating the chicken the night before, the whole preparation. Great job, Manu. Okay, as you can see, our conga line is ready to go. This is a very simple process, but it requires practice because you have about 2 minutes to get it done. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna crack 3 eggs. The French omelette, the right size is 3 eggs, and you need about an 8-inch pan. The other thing you wanna make sure that this is good non-stick, okay? Because if not, you're gonna have a bunch of challenges cooking the eggs there. All right, so you wanna crack your eggs on a flat surface, and it will get a little dirty, but you just clean it up after you're done, okay? Okay, so we're gonna beat these eggs. Now, the idea here is not incorporating air, so you don't want to use a wire whip. A fork is fine, but what you want to do, you want to beat it for about 1 minute because you don't want any white strands. You want everything to be well combined. And the moment you know is when you can see all the egg coming off your fork like that. Okay, so we want to turn this on about medium to high heat. And we're gonna melt about 1 tablespoon of butter. You wanna wait right until this butter is about starting to foam. You don't want it to brown, and in we go. And immediately what you wanna do, ideally you wanna use a fork. And even though this is non-stick, you see that I'm being very gentle. I'm being gentle not to scratch. Move it off the heat a little bit. And now we're gonna spread it out, lower the heat, spread it out, and wait for it to cook a little bit. You see that the egg is still very wet, but it's starting to cook, and the curdles are very small. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt here, as well as black pepper, and add some chives inside, some parsley as well. A little bit more chives, a little bit more parsley. We're gonna take it off the heat now. You see how it's kind of wet, but it's very cooked. And we're just gonna, that overcooked. See that? It's not supposed to get brown like that, so we're gonna turn the heat off sooner. And that's okay for you to watch that, because I want you to know what it's not supposed to happen. See that? This is more of the American style omelette that you get in most brunches. You see that? That's not supposed to happen, right? So we're just gonna start again. The beauty of this is that you can practice and practice and practice, and all you wasted was 3 eggs. Okay, so look, I got 2 of these things, right? And we can just do it 2-3 times. You saw how fast it is. So no fear, we're gonna start again. Okay, so one of the problems we had is that this stove has 5 heating elements, and I was using the largest one, and that gets way too hot, right? So now there's a small one and a medium one. I'm going for the medium one, okay? And I'm gonna lower the heat. This is a new stove for me too, so you wanna get used to how your own stove cooks, how hot it gets, right? Okay, so try this again. Remember to crack the egg on a flat surface to avoid getting shells in your eggs. Here we go again. Get all the white and the yolk fully blended. This is on already. The butter is melted. That was 1 tablespoon of butter. Here we go. Okay. And immediately, if it's too low, adjust it up. It's easier to adjust up than to adjust down. We're almost making scrambled eggs here as they cook. We need a little bit more temperature here. And now we're gonna spread, and we're gonna use salt, pepper, starting to cook already like that. You see that? Chives, parsley. Again, I want to do more. And we start turning the omelette. In fact, we can turn the heat off already. Turning it like that. See, this here will finish cooking as we move it, as we fold it in. And if you wanted to do something like the cheese or anything, we'll make another one like that, just a little filling. This will be kind of the time to do it, right before this last flip. Get your plate ready, eat it like that, and you want it to see if that happens. It's okay, because this is gonna cook here. We'll get rid of this part. This is good because, you know, you need to not be afraid to make a mistake and practice, okay? Grab your pan with your right hand like that, if you're right-handed like that, and then it's gonna fold on itself like that. Now, what you wanna do here depends, you can mold it the way you want it to look, okay? You can also trim corner. So we're gonna do a little bit of salt on top, and we're gonna take this butter and just rub it like that to make it shine. Let's do this all again. Now we're gonna do more chives on top. You clean your plate, and that's it. That's the French omelette. Now we are gonna make another one. Okay, so now we're gonna make one with cheese. The classic preparation has nothing in it other than herbs, salt and pepper, and obviously butter. But now we're gonna make one with cheddar cheese, which is one of my wife's favorites, right? So let's make it happen. So you see, you want medium-high heat, because if not, it's gonna brown and it's not gonna cook inside. So in we go, and we're gonna scramble. Okay, and we'll spread out. Salt, pepper, lower heat a little bit. And we're gonna do chives. We'll do first fold. And I'm gonna use this one that has the butter, it makes it easier. I'm gonna put the cheese in here. Part's gonna fold up. Grab our plate, use a clean towel or a napkin, and just kind of fix it. We're gonna use the butter on top just for the shine. A little bit of salt on top, a little bit of chives on top, and that's it. We are ready for the taste test. Finally, my favorite moment, taste test. Just look at this. You look at this. It's just, I'm going in. Oh wow, this is so good. It's just so fluffy inside. This one feels like it has cheese inside. It's so creamy, but it doesn't have any cheese. It's just the texture of it. It's just amazing. Hey, don't be afraid to screw it up. You saw it is a simple preparation. It just takes practice. You just practice it, buy 2 cartons of eggs, and just do it 3 or 4 times. And this is something that once you get it, you're gonna be doing it over and over and over. I know you're gonna love it because it's just so good. And because this is breakfast, I'm thinking mimosa. Why not, right? And we're using Prosecco here, which is a bubbly it's a sparkling wine from Italy, right? Similar to champagne, a little sweeter, a little fruitier. I love it. This is good. This is a great combination. You know what? I'm gonna call Joanna right away because I don't want hers to get cold. So Joanna, come on, quickly, because this is amazing.
Hello again.
Put it on top of it.
Okay.
All right.
So that looks delicious. And the cheese, everything is better with cheese. So here we go. It's still warm.
It is
hot.
warm. Yeah, because I kept it hot for you.
It's perfect.
I need
the
to-
chives.
I need to try yours.
Yeah, you're gonna burn yourself.
Yeah?
The chives just work. You guys have to use chives for sure. And this is cheddar cheese. I think it complements it so well. Wow. It's just very delicate.
It's really good.
It's like a pillow of goodness.
It's like a pillow, yeah?
Let me try the mimosa. I love Prosecco. Actually, I like champagne, but Prosecco, it's,
Like one of her favorites.
yeah. All my friends that know me know.
How many times did you say it's her favorite?
I have a lot of favorites,
Oh wow, this is so good.
except you, babe.
Oh,
My one and only.
I'm her favorite. Oh wow.
One and only.
I could not get tired of saying it. So,
Let me try yours.
so what I was thinking is, all right, let's do different ones. But Seth, you know what? Let's just focus on the classic preparation, and then you can improvise. Once you got the technique down, you can say, all right, I was thinking of maybe one with salmon and sour cream. So you don't want cream cheese because it doesn't melt, right? It's not runny. So salmon and sour cream, right? Another preparation I was thinking about is goat cheese with some of the chives, right? And then another one with salmon. Oh, the one with salmon, sour cream, has some fennel. It just goes perfectly with it. And you can just try different things. Cook some bacon and little, get it nice and crispy and in crumbles, and just add it with the cheese as well.
I think spinach would work.
Cooked
spinach
with a little bit of garlic, not too much, just a little bit of garlic, and you put it inside. It will work the same. I'm telling you,
So
the
good.
combination. Oh, mushrooms! The combination are endless. Just cook the mushrooms with a little bit of parsley before,
Or
a
the
little bit of
spinach.
butter, or the spinach. Have it cooked before you put it there, because you saw how fast this cooks, right? This takes once you get the temperature down, it takes 1 minute. That's all it takes. So it's just a preparation. And man, you could do it a la carte or a la minute, they call it in France, right? To order. So to your friends, you can have your family and say, you know what, we're gonna make French omelets. You have 4 or 6 people, and just get it all ready, get it all prepped, and then it's just 10 minutes. By the time yours is done, everyone's ready to eat. Boom.
Yeah, it's
You-
just great. And you
you're
were
gonna
able to
love
keep it hot for a little bit.
Yeah, you're gonna love that. Oh man, you need to try this.
Do. Yep, this is actually fine dining right here.
It is fine dining.
You did really, really well, and I'm proud of you.
Now, you notice that it doesn't get burned. There's no color to it. There is a big difference between the regular American omelet that you get in every brunch out there, right? Because it just folds once and it gets brown. This one, it just kind of folds on itself and it doesn't get brown at all. It's a quick preparation. So remember that when they're trying to trick you.
No brown on it.
No brown on it, and it folds on itself. All right. Okay. 4 things. Subscribe, hit like, share with your friends, and
Cooking.
cook it. You have to try this one. Remember, do not be afraid to make a mistake. In fact, I think I left my mistake there for you to see. I left you a blooper. Isn't that awesome? I'm telling you, we're all learning together. That's what we're doing here, okay? And just try it. Promise me, you're gonna make it happen. So now from France, we're going back to the US, in fact to the Northeast, because it's getting chilly. We're gonna have soup again, one of my favorites. clam chowder.
Mmm.
Don't you love it?
Yeah.
I love
Can't
it.
wait.
I love it and I cannot wait. Come back and see us.
Cheers.